to be making a video, and it is called Google Autofill. Another Google Autofill. And I'm starting a series for Google Autofill. Well, I'm not really starting a series, but it's like going to become... I've already had the series, but I'm going to have it every Thursday. So it'll be Google Autofill Thursdays. I'm going to have another series which happens every Friday, and it's going to be 5 Fact Fridays. So look forward to that. So let's get right into it. A, what happens if I abandon my house? Well, your house will be abandoned and a hobo will move in, probably die of old age, and then some cats will take over. Another homeless man will come in and start fending off the cats, and will start an army and a nation of cats. They will join with North Korea in their efforts to take over America. What happens if I block somebody on Facebook? Well, they can't see anything that you post whatsoever, and they will become lifelong enemies with you. What happens if I change my Apple ID? The hackers that you changed it for probably won't be able to get in until they figure out your password and get in again. What happens if I don't vote? Well, that means that you didn't have any say in the election whatsoever, which you already didn't because of the great Electoral College. So if you don't know what I just said, look it up. What happens if I eat mold? And the other one down is probably not a good idea either. If you eat mold, you will most likely get very sick or die. I'm not sure with that one. What happens if I factory reset my phone? Well, what happens is you basically just deleted everything on your phone, all of your settings, all of your storage, everything that you've ever done with that phone, ever. Also, Suri had a slow and painful death. Keep that in mind whenever you factory reset your phone. I'll be praying for you, Suri. What happens if I Google? Well, you know, I think that Google starts Googling itself over and over and over again. What happens if I have too much vitamin C? Well, you get really hyper and excited, so take that into consideration. What happens if I inhale food? You'll probably choke on it and die. What happens if you join the railroad? Well, this is what happens. Picture this. You working on a railroad, singing, I've been working on a railroad. What happens if I kill an ultra beast? I have a counter question. What's an ultra beast? Thank you. Get back to me on that. What if I lose my passport? Well, there are one of two answers for that. If you lost it in America, just go get a new one. And if you lost it in another country while you're traveling, you're stuck there. What happens if I miss a flight? Well, you're gonna be sitting there for about 8 hours probably, or more. No, you're not gonna be sitting there less time than that. That's 8 hours is the minimum probably. And also you're going to, wait. What happens if I miss a flight on purpose? Why would you miss a flight on purpose? Well, technically you wouldn't be missing your flight, you would just be like canceling your flight. So that's a dumb question. What happens if I never vote? Well, go back to oh, what was it? What was the letter? Let's see. Let's go back to D. Go back to D. What if I don't vote? I answered that one back there. What if I overestimate my income for Obamacare? Well, it doesn't really matter because they're getting shut down anyway because Trump is in the White House. What happens if I pop a pimple? Okay, so people that puke easily, you better skip like 5 seconds after right now. Okay, so what happens is you squeeze it what happens after that is white stuff comes out, and pretty much after that, once all of the white pus comes out, you will have some red stuff coming out of there too. That's blood. Yeah. Okay, you can stop skipping this. Good. What happens if I quit my job? Well, you won't have a source of income, therefore you will not have any money, therefore you will not have a house, therefore you will not have a car, therefore you will not have a family, or your family will be on the street, therefore you will be begging, therefore a car will miss a red light and hit you. On accident, of course, but you'll still die. What happens if I reset my phone, restore my iPhone, reset my phone, reset all settings? Well, technically, you could go back to F. What happens if I factory reset my iPhone? You'll see that. What happens if I stop eating? Well, you'll starve to death. What happens if I turn off iCloud? I don't know, nobody understands the cloud. What happens if I uninstall Facebook Messenger? Well, what's gonna happen is Facebook is going to keep nagging you and nagging you to download it until you have no more storage and you can't see any of your family's messages that they send you. Like, why'd you make a separate app, and why is there still a tab at the bottom of the app that says messages if it just tells you to download the app? What happens if I vote twice? Well, you're probably going to jail because you can't vote twice, but if you try, you won't be able to, so you're good. Well, actually, 3 of the 4 you're gonna go to jail for, so. What if I win the lottery? If you won the lottery, then don't watch this video. Well, I'm not going to do the X, sorry. What happens if I yell at my dog or my baby? Well, they'll probably hate you for the rest of their lives. And then they'll run away, become a street performer. Like, you know those like tin can dudes that play to music and they're like robots or whatever? Yeah, that's what your baby and dog are gonna be. They're gonna be like the baby and dog show. I can picture it now. Last one! I'm not answering this one either, so bye. Well, that is it for my video. If you liked it, share it, to share the love to your fellow friends. And if you also love it, then click the like button. And if you would like to like my channel, then how about you just click that little subscribe button down there. Thank you. Peace out, astronauts.